Good afternoon. Now the floor is given to Presidential Administration spokesman on ATO-related issues, Colonel Oleksandr Motuzyanyk. Good afternoon, everyone. Now the information about the events in the ATO area during the last 24 hours. In Lugansk area, illegal armed formations violated ceasefire 7 times. They carried out armed provocation with the use of grenade launchers and small arms that happened near Zolote and also Krymsky village. In the region of Novoalexandrivka, sniper was active, and near neighboring Novosvanivka, the militants launched 12 mortar mines at our positions, and they used 82mm mortar. In the Donetsk area, 2/3 of enemy shelling were near the Donetsk airport. These are Avdiivka, Pisky, Opytne, and Shakhta-Butivka. The majority of these shellings was with the use of heavy weapons, 82 and 120mm mortars, and near Avdiivka, the militants used artillery of 152mm of caliber. On the whole, in this area, they used 179 mines and 63 artillery shells. One more artillery shelling, this time with the use of howitzers of 122mm, was in the northern outskirts of Krasnogorivka. Also in the suburbs of Gorlovka and Zaitsevo, the militants launched 5 mortar mines, and near Leninsk and Verkhotoretsk, they delivered fire with grenade launchers and small arms. Situation in Svetlodarsk Bulge is tense, but overall number of shellings delivered by the enemy decreased. The militants opened fire twice with the use of mortars and large caliber machine guns, and also they delivered fire with grenade launchers. On the whole, in the Donetsk area, the enemy 26 times violated ceasefire, 17 times with the use of heavy weapons. The Mariupol area. Military actions continue along the front line. The hottest areas are near Mariinka, where the militants use different types of weapons, small arms and grenade launchers, mortars, and ABC armory. Russian occupation forces used mortars along the line of confrontation in this area, near Novogrigorivka, Shirokino, Vodene, Strognativka, Krasnogorivka, and Talakivka. On the whole, the enemy launched 124 mines with the use of 82 and 120mm mortars. In the region of the 2 last settlements, the militants delivered fire with the use of weaponry of APC. Also, the militants use small arms often, also machine guns and grenade launchers, starting from the very first hours of 20 August until midnight, and also sporadic provocations were near Talakimka, Gnutovo, and Novotroitsk. On the whole, in the Mariupol area, the militants opened fire 38 times, 12 times with the use of heavy weapons and the armory of APCs. Ukrainian forces hold positions, and when the militants try to advance, they repel the enemy. The servicemen who serve in the area between Krasnogorivka and Mariinka seized so-called Parechenkov machine gun. Ukrainian servicemen repelled the attack of subversive group and seized Utyos machine gun that became known to the public after the video footage in which Russian actor Mikhail Parechenkov was trying to fire at our servicemen that defended the Donetsk airport. Now, this weapon will be used by Ukrainian forces. During the last 24 hours, no Ukrainian serviceman was killed, but 2 were wounded. Now they are in hospitals of Kurakhova. And also the losses of the enemy, 3 killed and 4 wounded. Troubles are on the way in the 9th Regiment of the militants. Yesterday they got 6 armored personnel carriers, but when they 6 different types of weapons disappeared from these vehicles. These were the machine guns of different caliber. This was done by the militants because they afraid to go into the battle. The militants tried to hide the presence of heavy weapons at the line of confrontation. yesterday's work of OSCE observers and also the work of air drones above the line of contact shown that Russian occupation forces stopped, these are 6th and 9th Regiment, they stopped firing, and they also restricted some movement of their weaponry, trying to mask the presence of heavy weapons. And also there was an incident at 4:20 p.m. The militants launched 15 mines using band mortars, and they got into the car, and the car of JCCC representatives was damaged, but they were not wounded because of quick response of Ukrainian representatives. And this is a grave violation of Minsk agreements that reflects the hostile attitude of the enemy, and the monitoring mission of OSCE has been already informed about this incident. According to the information of the Chief Intelligence Department of MOD, militants got reinforcement in Mospine. 5 railway cars brought some weaponry, and also Ukrainian servicemen detained one 21-year-old militant at Mariinka checkpoint. He served among the militants starting June 2014. He was serving at checkpoints. He was serving at the front line, and he fought against Ukrainian forces near Lenivka and Shirokina, and he wasn't paid. That's why he decided to earn some money in Kramatorsk, but when he was trying to cross the line of confrontation, he was detained, and now the criminal case is opened against him. Also, training is on the way to increase military capabilities of Ukrainian forces. In Zhytomyr, Center of paratroopers continued training of lieutenants. Young officers make some exercises. They have firing exercises, physical training, medical training, tactical training, and also they have some overcoming of line of barriers. Also, they are trained to use different types of weapons. And they will also have some parachuting training, jumping, and other types of training. Also, National Guard undergo training in Kharkivshina. The servicemen were parachuted from 5,000 meters. And these types of jumps require special training because it is a rather difficult type of task. And after this, they will have special permits to carry out such complex operations. If you have questions, please ask. Dimitra Marwas, Fifth Channel. About the shelling of JCCC representatives, what are the circumstances? We will provide this information. It was at 4:20 p.m. We will provide further information later. Thank you.